Hi ladies, Minerva here. So this is my first pregnancy vlog, and I tried to record yesterday, Monday, being that Mondays are my turnover days, but my stupid computer was acting up. It wasn't taking up the whole video. It was like cutting it. It kept cutting it, and it was kind of dark to use my phone in my house, so I end up just going to sleep, and so I could do it today. So I am going to cover week 5 and week 6, even though yesterday turned week 7. Next week I'll be covering this week. So as far as week 5, so far this pregnancy has been wonderful. I mean, compared to other stories that I hear, other YouTubers and family members, as you know, well, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have 2 other cousins that they are also pregnant, and they were TTCing for a while. One of them actually, she's 11 weeks. Well, both of them are 11 weeks. Or maybe one of them is 11 and the other one is 10. But both of them were TTCing for a long time. One of them miscarried 4 times, and this is her 5th pregnancy. And, so far so good. And then my other cousin, she was TTCing for 2 years. She's never, got pregnant. And I referred both of these girls to my doctor, Dr. Damien, and they both got pregnant in a matter of, one of them got pregnant like a month later. Both of them, I can say, got pregnant a month later. So yeah, everything's going pretty well with them. But I was with them yesterday, and one of them kept telling me how horrible she's been feeling, throwing up and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel so bad, because I really have not really felt any like sick symptoms. For week 5, which kind of was similar to week 6. Week 5 was a little bit more, dizzy spells, and like I felt like the whole room was just like changing and like going in circles and stuff, where I had to sit down. Especially, it happened a couple times at work. It almost feels like I'm about to faint, but not really. It's hard to explain. But yeah, so for week 5, that was like my major symptom. And I've had cramps. Week 5 I was cramping a lot. And also I have had lots of cervical mucus. But besides that, like, I really have not felt any symptoms. Like, sometimes I even will forget that I'm pregnant, because it just doesn't feel, what I thought I will be feeling. But every pregnancy is different, like, this could be like an awesome pregnancy, and then the next one could be like horrible, and I could be like throwing up from the minute that I know, So I'm very grateful that everything's been so good so far. For week 6, the cramping wasn't as bad, and still the dizziness, I will get the dizzy spells, but not so much like week 5. Also around week 4, I was feeling like that too, like just a lot of dizzy spells, and the cramps were intense. I mean, even before I found out I was pregnant, I was telling you, I shared with you girls how I was cramping and just like waiting for, it just, everything felt like AF cramps was any minute. Even 2 weeks before I was due for my AF. So so for week 6, during week 6 I had my first ultrasound, which I put a picture up. Did I put a picture up on Facebook? I'm not even sure. Let me get it over here, because I had it on my fridge. So this is my week 6 ultrasound. My little tiny little baby. Tiny. It says over here It is 0.34 centimeters. Now that's tiny, huh? And it's just amazing how something so tiny like that could make you feel so many things. You know, I would feel like stuff moving. I know it's not the baby because it's really tiny still, but I guess, you know, the stretching of my uterus and maybe the blood circulation or something down there, I would feel that, and it kind of feels like bubbly a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but for sure I know it wasn't the baby. Like some girls, they say that, like my cousin for example, she says that she's felt the baby from week 4, and I'm like, really? I haven't felt anything. Like, I don't think it's a baby. I know it's like stuff moving around in there, stretching and stuff. So for during the ultrasound, it was amazing. I absolutely loved those couple minutes watching, you know, that heartbeat. My doctor was looking for another heartbeat. He was moving that whole thing around. He was even like hurting me inside there. But we didn't find anything. So usually, well, not usually, sometimes you don't find out that you're having twins until you're further along. Sometimes 8 weeks, sometimes even 22 weeks. So, I mean, I'm still open to that possibility that it could still be twins, just because of, you know, my doctor, you know, said because of my beta number being super high like that. So, but he said the pregnancy looks great, the baby looks great, everything looks amazing. So I'm so happy. So far so good. On Sunday night I did have some red spotting, and it turned out not to be anything. So I didn't go to the ER or anything. I didn't even like call my new doctor, because I have my first prenatal visit with my new doctor, because Dr. Damien, you know, he's a specialist, he's not an OB or anything. So I found a doctor that's literally like 10 minutes away from me, is in a hospital that I really, you know, my husband and I both have been there, and we've had, you know, it's just been good visits and stuff over there. So we're really happy that we found this doctor there in that hospital. It's called Robert Wood Johnson. So yeah, so pretty much like not much has been going on. Like, it's just, you know, feeling tired, hungry. Like literally I've been waking up in the middle of the night, just like if I'm oversleeping, and like if I just took a nap. Like I feel like I don't sleep anymore, I just take naps. So I would wake up like around 3 or 4 and like eat something, and sometimes I go back to bed and nap a little more, and then I'll wake up later on to go to work. Depends at what time I start. But I just been feeling like super hungry, and then like once I eat I feel so great, but I can't eat too much, because if I do eat too much then I feel like I am gonna throw up. This morning actually I was brushing my teeth, and when my toothbrush hit the back of like my tongue and stuff, I like gagged a little bit. But you know, maybe it was because it just hit the wrong spot, or maybe it's just, you know, the pregnancy, I don't know. But what else? I hope I'm not missing anything. My whole family knows already. We didn't do anything special, we just like told everybody, and I haven't put it on my other Facebook account or told too many friends. We're gonna wait a little bit, but you know, I just wanted to tell my family, and also we shared it with our church family. On Sunday my pastor announced the pregnancy, and everybody was so happy, and some people actually were crying, and you know, it was just a very touchy day. So let me see how I'm gonna do this. I want to show you my belly. Let's see if I can stand this up. So I'm wearing a dress, I'm not gonna pick it up or anything, but so far I've gained 4 pounds, and I don't know, like I'm a little, I feel like I'm showing a little bit. Some girls really don't show around this time, but I feel like already